The domain of the big cat. The apex. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Arizona's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. You guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. He'll pull it on the read. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So will not. Defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So BYU's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown.
Here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's John. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass. Serious. They couldn't hook up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. They go right back to him. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got it behind the line. It's Parker.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona runs out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. BYU lines up quickly.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Right on the money. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Snags it on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BYU with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Johns. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged on the outside. It's Johns. Arizona runs out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Johns. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Arizona right back to the line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Snagged in the middle, it's Parker. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Takes a handoff. It's Johns. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Houston endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City, and the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block, and the returner goes down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Wildcats have taken it inside the 20. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by... Picked off! A turnover in their own end! Touchdown, Wildcats! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Gives it on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They punt it away on 4th down. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. To give on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Puts it out of the air. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. A 3rd down try for the offense.
Timeout, Arizona.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
On to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Going right to work up top. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Before going out of bounds at the 34. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second and short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Arizona, 27, BYU, 0.
And here's the return. They make the stop on the return, and that is wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Payne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. BYU has this offense clicking. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Quickly out to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got room to work. Crosses to 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Flips it out on the screen. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
34, BYU, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Tillman. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johns. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd down coming.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Score Arizona, 37, BYU, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Tillman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Turning it on! A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
BYU.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room. It's Johns. Open space at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now on the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Rides to back and leaves it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Arizona. Great job by the back on the option. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 11 over Jacksonville State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll leaves it on the inside with the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The RPO, it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Using his feet. Past the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running back searching for a hole.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Here's the return. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.